Welcome to Toy Pizza.
We are back again from another trip to Japan. We were lucky enough to go back to Japan for the purpose of covering Wonderfest, which we've never attended.
Never. Until now.
Buying a lot of toy product.
Never heard of.
And checking out all the multitude of hobbies that Japan has to offer.
Yes, and in this episode number 1 of 5, that's right, we're doing another 5 videos all about our trips to Japan. We are talking about hobby and hobby building.
So hobby to me means a couple different things, and when we think of the Japanese marketplace and the specific hobbies they have, I think of model kit building, right?
Yes.
Gunplas and plomos and beavos and kamas. Some of those are made up. I'll let you decide which ones.
We found ourselves in many stores like Yodobashi and Big Camera, and they dedicate a whole section for model kits, whether it be Gundams or your cars or just any vehicles. And they have all these different tools as well as your airbrushes and all different colors for painting your models.
I would argue there's more square footage dedicated to model kits than there are to traditional action figures or regular toys. There are multiple aisles in every department store, every specialty store. So, I think it's really a destination for anybody who builds these things. Wonderfest is a sort of holy grail site for people that build model kits and people that put together resin pieces.
Absolutely, because of the nature that this festival is one day only, most of these vendors will be building pieces in resin just to make that one day time frame.
There's a unique phenomenon in licensing when it comes to the Wonderfest show where independent makers and small companies are granted a one-day license to use intellectual property in an official capacity.
This is a little taste of Wonderfest, and here are a few things that Jesse himself picked up, but we will be doing a much larger episode all about Wonderfest.
Coming soon. I actually prefer building resin kits or garage kits, I think more than I like building regular sprue model kits. I was lucky enough to pick up a couple very interesting, very rare pieces at the show. The signature item, the entire purpose for me going to Japan was that I just wanted to get these 6-inch Microman resin kits. I specifically wanted
the green one,
the clear green one, which was immediately sold out. We were in the convention. We snuck in early.
Yeah, most people.
And before the doors even opened, I went over to that booth, and the green one was already sold out.
I think it was sold out before the show, you know what I mean? I don't think he was actually selling it.
It could be just one big illusion. And then to add insult to injury, I was lucky enough and happy enough to get
the blue one.
Well, it's unpainted, so the fact there's a blue painted photo on it is a total misnomer. But then I get it home and I'm like, wow, this precious treasure I've always wanted. I've never seen one on eBay or anywhere. And then I look inside and it's missing the hands and the forearms. So
it was incomplete?
It was incomplete.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I lopped off some 1,000 Toys Night of the Slice figures at the wrist and used their hands as a substitute.
1,000 Toys. They made a Night of the Slice figure, right?
They sure did.
Interesting.
Link in the description. We were constantly getting updates to a shopping list for poor Siva-Jack.
Who?
Exactly. Who was stuck here manning the pizza torpedoes while we were over there having fun. I did buy him a Mackay Wonderfest special kit of the 1/35th scale.
And if you know Jack, he loves all things chrome. So it's a
If
Mackay
you know
chrome.
Jack, I apologize right now. I'm very sorry.
Here is footage of him building said Mackay piece. It's beautiful in person. I was actually surprised on how well everything fit together. Jack was telling me that because there was a layer of paint, it actually is a little more secure. It kind of is tighter.
It sticks a little better.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, it is a beautiful piece. It really shimmers and shines. It's got a really terrific coat of electroplating, and it's good.
Jack is also a big fan of these anime babe mech model kits.
He has an unhealthy fascination, let's be honest.
Yes.
This is not an okay amount of enthusiasm he has for these things.
But he did open my eyes to a lot of this stuff because it's kind of unreal the amount of articulation that they're able to do with these model kits. And one of the main guys who worked for Konami went on to do most of the Figma sculpts.
Interesting.
Yeah. So here's some more footage of these model kits and just the range of motion that they're capable of.
Another really good entry level, I don't like huge, intricate model kits, right? I don't have the time or patience
They're
for
intimidating, especially the Gundam,
Totally.
Endless Waltz, Gundam Wing.
I don't have time for that. I don't have space for that. What I like and what Jack turned me onto is Hexagear. I think Kotobukiya make them.
Yes.
And we were sort of hunting for some of the newer styles. But those are really fun, really easy kits I would recommend for anybody. And they make really cool, about 1/20th scale figures, so roughly 2.5, 3 inches tall. I also picked up a Metal Gear Quiet bust. Quiet, of course, is my waifu.
Waifu.
Waifu, thank you. I'm a bit too old for that lingo.
Waifu, she has no arms.
She has Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Though I do get a signal. This is a beautiful piece. I wish I could tell you who the artists were behind all the stuff I bought. I have no idea. I don't speak any Japanese. Most of the signs were in Japanese. Very few of the vendors spoke English. It was kind of it was the Wild West. You were totally on your own to try to haggle and barter with these people. It was amazing.
Yes, it's definitely quite the experience. We suggest going to Wonderfest in the winter versus summer, because summer is hot. Wonderfest, even for the winter, it was hot.
Look, it was there were temperature extremes no matter what, right?
Yeah.
We were lucky enough to circumvent that entire line. Those people were freezing. It was so cold out.
Yeah.
And that line was a mob scene.
Look forward to more Wonderfest coverage in a future video.
But Nikki, where can I get some of this stuff here in the US?
So, those of you who live in Japan are fortunate enough to have all of these hobby building tools at your disposal and pretty much anywhere you go to, but have no fear, because if you live in the States like us, there is Sunny Life.
Sunny Life manage a couple different stores on eBay. I have bought from them in the past. They are a really great conduit to get rare kits or pieces that you may want to build here stateside. They have also gone to the trouble to open up international eBay stores to handle the UK, to handle Italy, and to handle Australia.
Sunny Life has Hobby Japan, Tokyo Hobby, and Plaza Japan, a great place to get any hobby building tools right here online.
And if you got to get that choo-choo, talking about trains, you can go to Plaza Japan for all your choo-choo train needs.
Choo-choo train. A link to all those eBay stores are in the description below.
Thank you for taking a look at our hobby coverage. We got a bunch more stuff coming up very soon, including 4 more videos, a ton of live streams. You should be following our social media in order to find out when and where those happen.
So if you like this episode, we spent a great deal of time curating all these links that we think would be perfect for you. So check them out in the description below.
And the only thing left to say is,
Pizza.
Ohio gozaimasu. Oh, peace out.